Not gonna lie to you guys, a few days ago, I reached a COD Mobile all-time low. I was streaming when a YouTuber known as Stealth COD Mobile, who I'd previously discussed in the past as having skill issues, showed up to my stream and challenged me to a 1v1. I went into the 1v1 incredibly confident that I would win, and to be honest, was not taking it very seriously until things started to look bad. I started to focus up, but it seemed too little too late, and I was curious because he seemed way better than I expected him to be, and resulted in embarrassment across social media as I lost. Afterwards, I speculated possible reasons I could have lost, one of them being that he was potentially account sharing, but I assumed that he had recorded his POV because as a YouTuber, that's just kind of the common sense thing that you do when you're 1v1ing a YouTuber who has 8 times as many subscribers as you do. But today's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. One of my moderators sent me this screenshot earlier where, interestingly enough, in the 1v1 that I lost against a YouTuber who just made a video about the fact that he just purchased the $1,000 ROG 7, he claims he didn't record the 1v1 because he was worried about performance issues. This was not us loading into a lobby with 100 people. This was not shipment with thousands of explosions every second. You're not playing on a budget device. You also went on social media and claimed you were playing on 100 ping and didn't even bother to take a screenshot? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Now, here's what I will say about the whole situation. Number one, this doesn't prove definitively that Stealth was account sharing in our 1v1. I went back and reviewed the footage afterwards and compared it side by side with some of his gameplay, and to be honest, the guy playing the 1v1 did play very similarly to Stealth, and I do think I underestimated him. However, there are a few things that I didn't think about at the time of the 1v1. Number one, I was streaming without any stream delay, which means he could know where I was at any given point in time without any need to prove that he wasn't stream sniping. Number two, I gave him every advantage possible, which is ultimately on me because of my overconfidence, by allowing him to pick the weapon selected, the map selected, and also not enforcing an earlier request that I made that the 1v1 be played without any head glitching. So having watched back the footage, I think that it probably was Stealth, and I do think he's a better player than I've given him credit for in the past. But my suspicion is that he did record his POV, but he probably stream sniped me so hard that he doesn't want to actually release it because he knows it would incriminate him more than it would actually prove anything about the 1v1. So instead, he just decided to post an entire video that only included my POV. But I'm a fair man, and I would never make accusations that would not be given a chance to prove otherwise. I would love to 1v1 Stealth again, and I'll sweeten the pot for him. And as somebody who I assume cares deeply about their community, I don't know why that's something you would ever pass up on. If you beat me in a fair 1v1, I will gift 20 new battle passes from the Season 9 Battle Pass to different viewers of your community. If I beat you, you don't have to pay anybody anything. My only requirement is a community post on your YouTube channel that can never be deleted stating, "Bobby Plays is my dad." However, these are my stipulations to make it an actual fair 1v1. Number one, I'll stream my POV once again, but this time around I will have a 30-second stream delay, which means you can't watch my every move. Number two, it's going to be a best of 3 1v1, which means we each get an opportunity to pick a map. And if it's tied 1-1 after the second map, whoever has the most kills combined between the 2 maps gets to pick the third. No, it can't be the same as the one you picked before. Whoever gets to pick the map also gets to pick the weapon category that we're going to be using in the 1v1. I think the viewers would all agree they would prefer to see a 1v1 without any head glitching, so I would like to make that one of my requests, but obviously that's not something that I'm going to force on you. So if it's not a rule that you're willing to accept, I'm willing to look past it. Prior to our 1v1, I also assumed this went without saying, but no use of utility or grenades. I got flashbanged and still killed you. But just as a general rule of 1v1s, you're not supposed to use those. To maximize fairness, if we don't get EU servers, which is what the first 1v1 was played on, I'll gladly re-queue into the lobby over and over again until we do, since it obviously is possible to get middle ground servers. Lastly, you have to provide some sort of proof that you are the one playing. I don't think the excuse that the ROG 7 is going to lag while screen recording is a remotely valid one, but if that's the one that you want to stick with, you can simply take screenshots of your HUD after each individual kill, record a hand cam, stream it as an unlisted video, or really anything else to prove that it's actually your HUD that's being played. I look forward to hearing your response so we can give the people what they want.